Hi loves, it's Amber and welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, hi, hello, welcome. Today we are here in cast to see if we can breed out the weird in 5 generations or less. So the first thing we need to do to get started with this challenge is to get our base sim, and I have downloaded this sim. They are ugly to beauty. Surprise, to find them I just went on the gallery and typed in ugly to beauty, and this is the sim by Red Rabbit 274. I was honestly so impressed by this fit. I have never seen this hat before in my entire life. I have no idea where it comes from. I didn't even know it was in the game. So I just felt like I had to pick them. But they are a public enemy, they are gloomy, a kleptomaniac, and a slob. And from what I can tell, I think we have a pretty unique shape. So I guess the first thing we should do is let's take off the hot dog costume first. Okay, we've got some interesting body proportions. Really not that impressive, to be honest. They're just very rectangular. And then let's see what we're looking at, what we're working with up here with the hat. Let's take off the hat, and you know what? Yes, I love it. I love it. She is literally stunning. So let's hop on my gallery and see if we can do this. I'm limiting myself to 5 generations, mostly just because I don't have a ton of time. That makes it a little bit easier. I think I'm going to alternate between male and female sims, which is pretty difficult as someone who has almost no male sims in my gallery. But let's start with Josiah because I think he is very attractive, and honestly I think his features I think they could combine well. I think he's really good looking. I think I made him for my fairy, like my occult sim challenge, and I think I made him for the fairies. So let's go ahead and mix these two together. And I guess since Josiah's male, we'll make a boy. Let's randomize 3 times. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, you know what? This is the only one that had Josiah's skin tone. I think, honestly, we fixed the side profile, I think. I think the nose and the mouth might be a little bit out of proportion size-wise, but let's age him up and see. Okay, so we still have the nose and the mouth for sure. The chin, I think, is also still very much like our mother's. Maybe not quite as much, but we're still working with a fair amount of our mother's genetics here. We did get rid of the ears, and I also think that we might have our dad's overall physique. So not bad, not bad. Let's pull out another sim. Let's go with this sim. It's currently off camera, but I am planning to make a video on it. So I'm playing through a leprosy challenge, and this is my base game sim, and I think she is absolutely stunning. So let's go ahead and add these two together. Oh, I guess I should have gave him a name, huh? Either way, let's randomize 3 times. So 1, 2, and 3. Honestly, that second sim was very cute, kind of lived for it. I think we're gonna pretty much look like our dad. I don't think that we fixed anything. Since we forgot for our dad, let's randomize a name for her, and her name will be Bryn. And let's go ahead and age up Bryn. I'm thinking that we have our mom's skin tone and pretty much everything else from our dad. Just looking at, oh, actually no. Okay, we still have like maybe a little bit more of a pronounced side profile than makes sense. Like I feel like we've got a pretty strong underbite, but honestly, this sim I think is pretty cute. Like I think that we could give her a makeover and she would actually be a really pretty. I am gonna keep going just because I think that we can do a little better, but honestly, I might give her a makeover too, just to kind of get an idea of what we could have for her. So this is Bryn. Let's randomize a aspiration for her. So she's gonna be a romantic explorer, a cat lover, a maker, and family oriented. Okay, honestly, kind of love, but we'll see. We will see if we can get any better. Let's see. Like I said, I honestly think that like we could call it here and I would feel okay, but let's see what other Sims I have. I'm scrolling because I'm like, where's some male Sims? Honestly, when it comes to like my male Sims, a lot of times they're for sure just the same guy, and I gave him like some slight tweaks because I don't like making male Sims. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't like doing it. I do have Akira. He's very cute. He isn't like a family, so he might be a little bit harder to get out. Ooh, this Sim is really cute. Yeah, this is a Sim from my Origin Legacy Challenge. He would be perfect, I think. Okay, yeah, so this is Maximilian, and I mean, come on. Plus, I think Maximilian would actually be kind of perfect because Brand has like a pretty small jaw, and Maximilian's, you know, got a jaw for the gods. So I think that we could actually do pretty good with him. Let's go ahead and mix Maximilian and Bryn. And we'll randomize. This should be a son. So we'll randomize 3 times again. 1, 2, and 3. And I don't know. I'm feeling like, I don't know. I think we may have it. I don't think he's gonna have the nose. He might. It's hard to tell when they're kids, honestly. So this is gonna be a Lionel. We will actually start getting rid of some of our parents just to make a little bit of a room, because I feel like honestly Lionel is gonna be good, but I kind of want a girl too to end with. So let's age up Lionel and see what he looks like. Yeah, Lionel's cute. Honestly, he kind of looks very much like his father, Maximilian. I do think they have different profiles. Maybe not. Honestly, he might be a clone. I think maybe he has more chin, which is pretty unusual for The Sims 4 because as generations go, you get less chin. But yeah, I think he's very similar to Maximilian. So honestly, for sure, I think we can say that we accomplished our goal here. I think that he is super cute. Honestly, now that I'm thinking about it, I just mix him with, hold on, who are your parents? Now I'm worried that I didn't do this right. Is this Sylvia? Okay, hold on, let me try one more time and make sure, because like now in my brain I'm like, did I mix the right 2 people? We'll do a daughter for them too. Okay, I think I did it right last time, but honestly, I just can't remember. So we're gonna do a daughter for them also. So this is Rachel. She's cute. I get the feeling that she may still have some of Bryn's facial features, which honestly isn't bad. I mean, her makeup choices are bad. Her makeup, that's bad. That's, whoo, girl, Rachel, please. That's a choice. Looking though, she is also very pretty. She does still have like the prominent kind of a side profile, but she got absolutely massive lips, which honestly, oh, never mind. I was gonna say, I don't know why, but Maximilian has huge lips, which honestly, now that I'm saying that, this probably is Bryn's child, because those are definitely not Maximilian's lips. Or maybe they are actually. No, they're definitely not. Yeah, that's definitely, with the mustache, yeah, that's definitely Bryn's child. Yeah, he's definitely looking like Bryn. If that's the case, then instead of Rachel, let's do one more round. And we'll do Lionel, and we'll actually mix him with, because I have her loaded in, we'll mix him with Sylvia. Sylvia is very pretty. I don't have her hair in, but she's beautiful. So let's just randomize 3 times. Okay, and this is gonna be Avery. Yeah, that's a cute name. Okay, looking at Avery, I'm kind of living for the red hair supremacy here, because I feel like we've had red hair. Actually, we've had red hair the entire time because our initial sim had red hair. Okay, I can't tell. I think that she's got a pretty regular side profile. So let's age her up. And let's see Avery. Yeah, I think she looks a lot like Sylvia, but definitely pulled quite a few features from her dad. So I think she's really pretty. Yeah, I think she looks, honestly, maybe a pretty good mix. Maybe a little more Sylvia, but I do think she's very pretty. So I'm gonna give makeovers to for sure Lionel and Avery. Maybe even a little something to Bryn. Like, she's definitely a more unique sim, but I do think she's cute. So let's go ahead and give her a little makeover as well. And then I'll come back and we'll see what we think. Y'all can let me know if you feel like we were able to complete this challenge successfully or not. Okay, so I just wanted to give her a quick makeover because I just kind of love her. So this is Bryn with a little makeover. I don't think she's obviously not our final generation because we did make 2 additional sims, but like, I know y'all see the vision. Like, she's kind of a moment. Like, look at that. Our girls are very cute. So together, I think what we'll do is actually give a makeover to our final 2 sims. Since Lionel's a boy, it won't take me long. It just won't. Like, honestly, I live for this hair on him, so already got that going for us. These brows, I think, are good. He needs some lashes. Maybe we'll give him ones that conflict with bracelets, because maybe he can wear glasses, actually. I think that could be pretty cute for him. I wear these 2 glasses pretty much exclusively, though we did get these with businesses and hobbies. Actually, those look really cute. Okay, stop, wait. Or do I like these better? These actually look really good on him. Yeah, that's really cute. I'm so tempted, and I have literally never used it, but I'm so tempted by this mustache. It's very hipster, but I kind of love the idea of going with that for him. This is the mustache that he randomized in with, and I've absolutely never used it, but honestly, I think we might commit to the bit here. And then because we're going for a little bit more of like a hipster vibe, I kind of see him having not like a ton of earrings, but you know, just like a little hoop. I think that fits. Okay, so clothing wise, I think something a little bit more eclectic for him. Like, I almost think, what's the pack? Paranormal stuff. Like, it's got like a very like 70s vibe. I kind of think he would love that. Let's see. When it comes to making male sims, I tend to use the packs in game mostly because I don't really have that much stuff for them. Like this feels like him. I'm not sure if like doing red is a bit much since he's a redhead, so maybe we go for something more like this color. Yeah, I'm kind of feeling it. Do we go with like this aggressive pattern mixing? I kind of love it. Oh, I actually kind of love it. Okay, that's perfect. I do like these boots, but I wish they weren't tall. Maybe we just go with like a pair of loafers in yellow because we can. And then he definitely needs socks. I want patterned socks, maybe like these. Yeah. And then we can do a watch, I think. Maybe like a stack of bracelets. Are these? Oh, this is a different bracelet, but I actually do really like that. I do think that looks good. We can't do rings just because of the glasses or the eyelashes. Yeah, I think that actually looks really good. Wait, does he need a hat? What do we have for hats? We're earmuffs. He's kind of rocking is this like the movie Hangout? No. He's kind of rocking the hat, but I kind of love his hair, so I don't know if I want to cover it up. So I think maybe we go no hat. Should we go for like shades on his head. I think they float a little too much and they clip. Do I have any others? He could also wear like a bucket hat, but I actually really like his hair. Though this hat definitely fits his vibe. I do like it, but I think I like it most without the hats. I actually don't really like hats that much in game. So this is Lionel. I know I've randomized traits, but I feel like he deserves to have his traits picked. So I think he's creative. I think he's a heart on his sleeve. And I think he's an insider. We'll give him a love aspiration also. Let's go for Paragon partner. So there we go. This is Lionel. So this is generation 4. And I'll admit, I think for sure at this point, we had definitely succeeded. I think that he is honestly perfect. But just because I wanted to also have a female sim, let's also do Avery here. And I don't really necessarily get any sort of vibe from her. I just realized that I didn't even change his skin details. Like I just left him with the skin details that he came with. Again, to be fair, he does have skin details on and he's a boy. So like not super out of character for me not to do that. Let's take the skin details off Avery actually, and we'll make some adjustments. I think we'll go for this for her. She did have freckles, so I think we'll leave her with some. I think that's cute. Okay, I think the skin details and the teeth look good. I honestly even forgot to do the blush on him. I honestly just was obsessed with him, so I think I was just like, yeah, he's perfect. But we'll really go for it with her. Again, it's probably honestly just really in character because like my male sims just look how they look. What can I say? I'm just not dedicating myself to them. Yeah, I think she's pretty. I do honestly think Lionel might be cuter, but I also think that might be because like he's literally just a clone of his father, but he is really good looking. But Maximilian is admittedly probably one of my best looking male sims. I do think she's really pretty though. And she has pretty unique coloring because she does have red hair. Should we go for like this sort of look for her? We can go like kind of rockabilly. I haven't done that in a little bit. Let's go for it. Let's go for it actually. And we will go obviously full custom content here because it's just the right thing to do. I haven't used this suit in a little while. I am obsessed with it. That's the full statement, full stop. I love it. We could also do something like this. I feel like I do want it to be like an everyday fit though. Oh, this is actually really cute. I'm kind of obsessed with the way that it like matches her hair. Oh, this is actually really cute. I've never worn that before. Might do that. What else do we have? I'm also obsessed with this dress. I have used it quite a few times, but I love it. And I do think it looks good on her. I tend to think it looks good on everyone though. Ooh, or this. This is kind of the exact vibe I had in mind for her. Maybe we go for this. We could also go for like a really Y2K vibe just because like her dad's like 70s. She could be like Y2K instead. I think maybe we go 50s. Her dad's 70s and she's like 50s. Or she could stick to her dad's. Oh, I love that. Okay, you know what? No, we're going with it. I think this is so cute. I think it's actually the green that I really like. I think that like that color complements her so well, but it just does. And then these socks. I use these socks a lot. I'm not even gonna lie. I use these a lot, but I do love them. So that's, and then like a set of Mary Janes. Yes, absolutely. She does need to have her nails done. And I think we commit to green. I think green's gonna be her favorite color. And then she, I think, can wear rings and bracelets because I think we just have a conflict for, yeah, I love that. Okay. I think we just have a conflict for glasses and I don't think she'll wear glasses. So I think this is perfect. And I feel like she would wear makeup, like kind of a good bit of it. So let's start with our eyeshadow. I use this same eyeshadow literally all the time. So we're going to do something different. This is actually really good. Is this like too spot on? Like it's like the exact color green that like I was looking for. Is that like too exact? This is good. Ooh, I like that. I think that's a little bit better because it's not It's not as exact. And I think like definitely a fox eye. She's like a really open eye shape, I think. I think that's good for the blush. And then for lips, I feel like for like retro makeup, you want a little bit of a darker lip. Like I think that's perfect. And then earrings wise, I think she needs pearls. I feel like pearls is something I struggle with. Like we could go for these. They're in game, but I think they're like pretty perfect, kind of exactly what I was looking for. We could also use these from I don't even know what the kit was. It's like the kit, the silver screen or something like that. It's like the retro kit. I do think it's actually really cute. Yeah, I kind of love it. And then just to be like a little different for her, I think she actually needs tattoo. I think a leg tattoo is perfect. Okay, so I want a leg tattoo. I have this one right now, which I do think is cute, but I actually want to do this one. It is normally locked, but I just went ahead and unlocked it. And you can unlock tattoos or anything in CAS by doing, first you want to do testing cheats true, and that turns cheats on. And then the one to unlock things in CAS is cas.unlock by tag. And that just went ahead and unlocked everything for me. So I was able to give her this tattoo. And I like this one a little bit better, I think. I just think it's cute. And I think it fits for her. You can't see all of it, which I kind of like. I like that you can just kind of see it peeking out. I like that with my tattoos. Let me double check though that the one on the other leg, I don't prefer that one. That is actually really cute. Do we give her this one? I think you won't be able to see this one, but I actually love this. Maybe we do both of these. I don't think you'll be able to see that one at all, but we'll know it's there. And she just likes a little green tattoo. You can see like just the bottom edge of it. I think that's kind of perfect. So this is Avery. She is our 5th and final generation of the Read Out the Weird challenge. So just as a reminder, we did start with this sim. Let's actually give them a name. We'll randomize a name for them. Hillary. We'll leave her last name as Surprise. So we have Hillary Surprise, and she had a unnamed son, Victor. So she had Victor, and you know, Victor's definitely his mother's son. He did get rid of the skin tone very quickly, but we did keep the red hair, and we, spoiler, kept the red hair the whole way through. And then Victor had Bryn. Bryn is kind of one of my favorites. I'm just kind of obsessed with her. I know that she's not complete, but I just kind of love her. And so we gave her a cute little makeover, and I'm here for it. Then Bryn had Lionel, who is literally stunning. He will absolutely be in the background of some of my save files. Just wait and see. He's perfection. I'll finish giving him his outfits and load him up into my base save file. But he is stunning and honestly completed the challenge. But just to round it all out, we did go ahead and have Avery, and she is also absolutely stunning, beautiful, 10 out of 10. Obsessed. She'll probably be in the background of some of my save files as well. But make sure to let me know, which do you prefer? Are you team Lionel or do you prefer Bryn? Let me know in the comments down below. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you did, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, I appreciate each and every one of you who take even a little bit of time out of your day to hang out here with me. And I will see you all next time. Bye.